हेलो नमस्ते एवरीवन, आई एम आकांक्षा हियर। सो आज की इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं अबाउट द एग्जाम फियर एंड हाउ यू कैन डील विद इट एज यू हैव लेस देन 1 month left to appear for your exams now. What if I tell you to see all the red color objects around you? Hope till now you have seen the things around you. Now what if I tell you to say the names of blue color objects around you? Well, I know when I told you to see the red color objects, you concentrated just only on the red color objects. You actually ignored all other colors which was present in the background. Exactly, that's what I want you to do. Focus on one thing. Just focus on time you left to prepare. Before moving forward, let's hear a story. Once upon a time, there was a boy. Whatever he sees every night in his dream, that becomes true. That becomes the reality. So one night, he saw that the robber has come to his house, silently taking all the precious thing that is kept in his locker. Now the next day, when he wake up, exactly same scenario has been seen. The other night, the robbery has taken place. Again, the other night, he saw something in his dream that was about the bank robbery. So he informs to the bank manager regarding this incident, which was going to happen, but as the manager initially did not believe him that how it would be true, how it would be possible after that so much security. But then he told to the manager about his home incident. Now even the manager was worried that maybe this person seems to be true. Maybe this can happen. So he immediately increased the security of the bank. Now suddenly many robbers came to bank, but they were all unable to rob her because the manager was already prepared for this scenario. Now prevention is better than cure. So he saved the bank from the robbery. And then he thanked to that boy. Now that boy was sleeping deeply into his dream. He saw that in his dream yesterday of his history paper is going to be failed. He suddenly wake up, his face was full of sweat and fear. He was unable to sleep. His mind was full of negative thoughts. And he began to imagine himself the picture after his failure. Now the next day started. He was in his sleepless eye, entered the exam hall. He got the question paper, but inside his mind everything was just a blank. He did not attempt a single question. As a result, he failed in the exams. So is you got any idea from this story? So the moral is that yes, that was true that this boy was having some magical power. He was able to see whatever in his dream that becomes the reality. But my dear friends, I'll tell you that what you have not noticed from the story, if you remember the second part of the story where he saw the bank robbery but that didn't actually happen, was because of the prevention which was taken before the incident happened. And in the third part where he imagined regarding the exam hall and his fear of failure, where he wasted his complete night just by getting worried about the failure. From this, what we can extract is that we can change our destiny by our present actions. I know you all worried about the results of your exams, but my dear friends, now it's time to just do your studies and focus on yourself. Stop getting worried about the future that has not came till now. The best time is to live the present. Keep working hard, just do your work, and remember you can decide your destiny. It's in your hand. Every single child who is now studying, whatever the class, whatever, let it be a class topper or the average student, can increase your percentage. Let's suppose a student of 60% thinks of getting 70%, and the person of 70% wish to get 80% in the board exams. And if the person is on the average of 80%, so he thinks to get almost 90%. Everyone thinks to get more percentage than they previously had. In this journey, stop comparing with your friends. Everyone has different capacities. Everyone's ability is completely different. Also remember one thing, when you go to give the exam hall, stop and never discuss the paper when your paper is completed. Like for example, today you have given any exam and now you are discussing all that questions with your friends. Now what will happen if somehow you got any wrong answer? Now for the another paper which is yesterday, you are completely going to lose your self-confidence. So it's better to not to discuss with your friends, and in this scenario stay away with your friends. That is more important, and avoid the last minutes of revisions and studies. That can generate more fear inside you. Stay mentally prepared. Have a chill and calm mind. So it's better, rather than making a timetable, you should make your daily targets and you should complete it on time. Now what is the reason to have the fear? I'll tell you, everybody has a fear. Let it be a topper, average student or anyone. Because if you studied so well, then also we get worried about some of the questions. You might be worried about that the questions which might be asked you have not learned. And it's very common to have nervousness. Now the afraid of failure or your imagination of getting less marks, and focus. Now focus on time you have. Stop your imaginations of whatever you have. Mentally prepare yourself. That's the most important point. And stop being afraid of the failure. Stop comparing yourself with your friends or anybody. Just do your work and show your ability. If you are a 70% student, for you the target must be 80%, more than whatever your capacity is. So even I will tell you, the imagination is more dangerous than the reality of the things. Stop whatever you are imagining right now. किसी के लिए रुकता नहीं, वो तो हमेशा चलता ही रहता है. So this opportunities are like a ball. Every ball which is thrown is like an opportunity. It would be a big opportunity or a small opportunity one. But remember this, which you have lost one ball, that doesn't mean you can't hit the other ball. Let's suppose you wasted 5 balls. Now the one ball which is left, you can hit that 6. Now the balls which you wasted is now going to count. So you always have the chance to win. In almost cases, the imagination is the main problem. That's what everybody has. Then, and always remember one thing. When you are afraid of the failure, at that time you will make certain mistakes. So stop getting worried. Even when you are writing the paper, just focus on your paper rather than worrying. Just write whatever you know. Because when you start thinking about what you do not know, to make you feel less confident, so just write it in the papers. Stop getting worried about the future or the results. Now it's just time for you to focus on the right now present situation, that is for the preparation of exam. Or if you're thinking that everything is gonna be right, then I'll tell you the fact that whatever you think, that seems to become true. So believe in your abilities, believe in yourself, and just focus on right now in your studies. Also during the exam time, what matters is your motivation. So whenever you feel low, then at that time, use your motivation to motivate you again. Now it could be the song for you or your parents, anything which can motivate you. Just have that motivation, because it's very obvious to have up and downs. So motivate yourselves to start again. And before entering to the exam hall, try to make that kind of environment at your home or study place. So my dear people, stop getting worried about the exam and do all the preparations which is required. If you like this video, then share among your people and help us to reach this video among maximum students. Also mention the comment about this video. So meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.